This is my 3 to 5 year professional growth plan. So when we think about the professional growth plan, I'm thinking about seeking professional improvement. So as education is an ever-changing field, educators must continue to evolve their teaching practices through self-reflection and collaborating with others. With this perspective, it helps create a culture of growth and shared knowledge between educators and will integrate into innovative teaching techniques. So the importance of a growth mindset is the growth mindset is essential to being an effective educator. It builds the required adaptability and perseverance that it takes in the classroom. This perspective allows educators to learn from challenges, grow from feedback, and overcome the setbacks that they will inevitably encounter. And so, as part of this plan and with this growth mindset in place, one of the steps to take is joining a professional organization. As a social studies teacher, joining the NCSS for networking and resources is essential, provides networking opportunities, allows for educators to connect with peers and collaborate on teaching strategies, and membership also provides access to these resources, articles, lesson plans, and workshops that highlight the best practices in education in the field. Other opportunities to take during this professional growth in these first 3 to 5 years is presenting at a professional development workshop. By participating in something like this, it provides an opportunity to highlight instructional strategies while building leadership skills. Um, it also helps foster collaboration. Workshops are platforms for educators that they share their ideas, and through the discussion and feedback, they should gain new insights. And finally, deepening by participating in these workshops and presenting, I will inevitably deepen my understanding and expertise in the content area and the teaching skills. Another significant piece of my growth plan is integrating technology training throughout it. So one of those options is becoming a Google certified educator by completing their program, which shows and demonstrates how technology can be integrated into teaching and the various tools that Google can provide to improve lesson planning and engagement and collaboration within the classroom. Using technology and finding these avenues to integrate it into the classroom is only going to help student engagement, help find student relevancy towards your work, and should generally be supportive in your classroom. Participating in these technology trainings also will build a professional network where you can share your ideas and gain tips and knowledge about these tools so they are the most effective in your classroom. Another important piece of this growth plan is peer collaboration and content planning. And important part of that is joining a professional learning community within your school or district. By joining these, you engage in collaboration and development together, and you're going to build a supportive environment where teachers are sharing strategies that are going to improve the student experience. This by working with these other teachers within the school and the district, you're ensuring that your content and your lessons are aligned and that students are experiencing a unified educational experience. This process also ensures that there is continuous feedback and reflection. Teaching is only going to improve with that part of the process, ongoing, and you can expect it to come all the time. And from your peers, it's going to be the most impactful. Throughout all this whole process, data should be informing most of your decisions or should be playing a role in how you think about your decisions. So tailored instruction with your data. Student data analysis should inform lesson plans and ensure that we are meeting the needs of all of our students. Using assessment results, attendance records, engagement data will help identify gaps in learning and where you need to focus your instruction. Data sharing is an important part of this process. So using your professional learning communities to share your data and your insights when you have analyzed that data to understand your students the best they can be. And so all this data is going to help improve engagement with our students. Data will allow content and lessons to be closely aligned to the levels and interests of your students, and they will be more connected and learn better. So with all of this growth, there's an important part of that, and it's not just professional growth, but the personal growth and protecting your mental health. Being in the classroom is a intense experience, especially when you're trying to improve at all times. So, keeping in mind to be an effective leader for both students and educators, it's essential to prioritize professional development alongside your personal well being. So, finding a balance to find resilience and empathy and motivation will help not only yourself, but it'll make sure that others are achieving their best. And thinking and considering how to be your best, it's important to incorporate the Christian worldview and the values that the College of Education here at GCU have instilled. So the ideas of integrity and service and respect are all going to help keep you motivated and moving along that growth plan that you've set out for yourself. And this is an ongoing process. So this is a 3 to 5 year plan that will extend beyond those 3 to 5 years. It's a continuous professional improvement. Um, it's crucial for educators to always be looking for ways to improve their practices, find more ways to collaborate, and just always be focusing on improving student outcomes. So by seeking growth opportunities, embracing this mindset of growth, educators can adapt to the ever evolving educational landscape and make sure that they are best supporting their students. And that is it. That is my 3 to 5 year growth plan. Thank you for watching.